Sarah Wakehamp of Parents Who here. I am well aware that it is super echoey in here, but there's a reason. This is a new project I am taking on. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but here we are starting today. Actually, truth be told, this started a year ago. A year ago, I took a video of this house that at the time we'd lived in for 2 years. We've now lived in for 3 years. And I was showing around how boring and white the space was. So we've got the dining room. There's nothing on that wall. There's some empty boxes, some Christmas presents, Nan's table, a dog crate. Nothing on this wall, and nothing on the other wall. Well, it is now 3 years later, and the space is still just as boring and just as white. I'm in the dining room right now, and as you can tell, there's a play kitchen that the baby got for Christmas, some paint samples, which I'll explain later, some children's Christmas artwork. There are no window treatments over here. There's a dead plant here, some magazines. This whole wall has nothing on it. There's nothing on the floors. This is my parents' old table. It was actually the first piece of furniture they ever bought. And you can see our door is right there. So when you walk into the house, this is the very first room, the very first space that we see, because we come in the garage, we park in the garage. Over Christmas, we moved a chair, my husband and I, Chris, moved a chair from the living room into this room to make room for the Christmas tree. And we put a lamp here and a side table and a plant, and it was so nice to come home to. You had this gorgeous light, this soft light, this inviting chair, this snuggly blanket that was draped over it, a plant that was actually alive. There was color, there was warmth. It was just so nice to come home to. So Christmas ended and we had to put the chair back because the tree left, and then there was just an empty space in our living room. Neither of us wanted to put the chair back. And so I decided that once and for all, I'm going to redecorate this room. Why should you care? Why do I care? Why am I making a video about this even at all when there's hundreds of thousands of people that you could talk to about interior design or blogging or home decor or home design? I think that I have gone through an actual, this is gonna sound kind of woo, self-realization process over the last year that has allowed me to be able to even work on this room. So I think there might be a marriage between home design, self-design, self-reflection, realization, care. I hate self-care. Don't tell me to have self-care. I hear the word self-care and I just want to take all of our wedding china and just like throw it at the fence. Okay, self-care. I don't know how people do it. I hear about it all the time, and then I see people who have 5, 6 kids, even 1 kid, and their homes are gorgeous, and they're eating wonderful food, and their kids are dressed impeccably, and they look fantastic, and I'm just thinking, how? Like, how are you doing this? Literally tell me, what time do you wake up, and what are you doing? Because I couldn't figure it out. I struggled with it when my older boys, the 2 7-year-olds, now 7-year-olds, were younger. I tried to be like a coupon lady, finding all kinds of deals. I tried to do home decor. I tried to also be stylish. I tried to be a great mom. I was trying to be a great friend and daughter and church member and come up with fun craft projects and be into Pinterest. You cannot do it all. You already know this. Last year, I made 3 goals. One was to work on the house 15 minutes every day. Work on making our house a home 15 minutes every day. The second was to work on our business, Parents Who. 30 minutes every day. It could take any form that I wanted. It could be the podcast, it could be writing on the blog, it could be anything. Number 3, working on my children's book. Children's book, what? Okay, that one I worked on for about 3 months and decided that that wasn't for me, not right now in this season anyways. So I changed that to working on video projects, which has allowed me to be able to make this video and edit it now, because I have been working the whole past year on editing videos, mostly for my family, for Christmas, and my parents were on House Hunters International. I did their audition video and just little things like that. I could not balance all 3 of those things. By the time October came around, I was burnt out, I was tired, I was frustrated, I was down on myself, I was feeling so many shoulds, and I just stopped it all. Now, there's a lot of deeper stuff that I can go into, and I will as this video project goes on, but I'm not far enough away from the events yet that have happened in the last year to talk about it quite yet. But needless to say, it's brought me to where I am right now, which is in a place that I'm ready to redo this room, and I'm gonna take you along the journey. This doesn't mean that the podcast is necessarily going to end. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be doing this every single day, that it won't maybe move over to Instagram. I keep doing this because I'm looking outside because the windows are open and the neighbors are there and the dog's right here and the baby's over there. And if the dog barks because the neighbors come out, then the baby comes out. It's a whole thing. Oh, here comes a person. Hopefully Yoshi won't see him. And here comes the baby, I think. See, this is real life. So the baby's napping right now and I'm trying to make this video. Been hanging out with him all day. It's been a great day, great morning. Went to Lowe's, got some supplies, and now it's time for me to do something. And this is what I want to do right now. So he hopefully will go to sleep. And also will hopefully get used to me talking in this room, which is right next to his, because that's where this project is taking place. Okay, so I have a lot of trouble spending money on things like home decor and home decoration. Even though I love it, I feel like it's a priority that should come way after some of the others. For example, saving money to travel, giving back to our community, buying basic things that we need like clothes and shoes and food. So I have not prioritized it over the last year to buy anything really for this house. And there's actually money saved. I have $1,000 that Chris and I have earmarked for just this room that I haven't touched a red cent of, but that's all changing now today. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long, but if you're interested in following along with the project, hit subscribe to this channel, which is probably like here or a plus button, or if you're on your phone, it could be there, or I don't know. It's somewhere there. But if you hit subscribe, you will be maybe notified. I guess if you have your notifications on, I don't think you may be notified of when a video post, I don't know. But if this channel gets to 100 subscribers, then I can do live broadcasts, which is really what I prefer because I think it's more true to life and more raw and more behind the scenes, and you get a better feel of what this whole thing is, not some edited version of it. You can also join the Parents Who Facebook group, which I'll link to down below in the description or something. He's about to bark. Where I also put some behind the scene videos because you can do live there, Facebook Live. I don't know what this project is yet, but I'm not gonna listen to any more shoulds about my life and how what I should be talking about or what I should be doing or how many people are already talking about it and how saturated a market is or whatever. I'm just gonna do what I wanna do, and if people like it, they like it, and if they don't, then oh boy, here comes another neighbor. Okay, I'll come back later with some more details. Okay.